ladies, can I stop you? I want to ask you a question.
Sure. Hi, this is my daughter, Maris.
Oh, hi, Maris. I'm Kim. And you are?
I'm Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Are you LDS? Are
Yes,
you Latter-day
we are.
Saints? Okay, perfect. That's what I was hoping for. I'm a biblical Christian, and I have some questions about a point that's taught in the LDS church. So would you mind reading this?
Sure. Gordon B. Hinckley said, "We are Christians in a very real sense. We have a very vital and dynamic religion based on the teachings of Jesus." Absolutely true. Yes, I agree with that.
Okay, all right. Well, what about this? Would you also agree with this statement?
Every true Christian church must base its doctrines on the teachings of Jesus Christ. Yes, we are the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints,
Right.
and we base our beliefs on Jesus. We love Jesus,
And you know, I believe and trust in Jesus also. And so that's why this point confuses me a little bit.
the principle of eternal marriage.
Yes.
That's a very special thing to
Right,
me.
right.
Eternal marriage, and I've been teaching Maris about this. The prophets have uniformly taught that God's great plan for the blessings of His children is eternal marriage. President Howard W. Hunter described celestial marriage as the crowning gospel ordinance. Yeah, it's a really, really cool thing. This is my husband.
Hi.
Hi,
nice
this
to
is
meet you.
Kim. This is
Hi.
Chip.
Nice to meet you.
And we were married in the temple.
Oh, you were?
Yes,
Okay, well then
and
this is perfect.
yeah, I've been teaching our daughter, to be prepared. Someday she gets to go through the temple too.
Okay, well then
So-
this is perfect because you guys can definitely answer my question.
Yes.
So here's the question that I have.
Can eternal marriage be the crowning ordinance of Jesus Christ's gospel if Jesus never taught it? What do you mean Jesus never taught it?
What?
You know, I've been-
Whoa! Wait! What are we doing here? What is this discussion
Well,
about?
we're just discussing.
I've been
chat.
researching a little bit about eternal marriage, and I want to follow Jesus' teachings.
So you're like
so
questioning our doctrine of eternal marriage. You're questioning that?
I am. I'm looking into it, so I do have questions about
we
it.
we shouldn't be talking. We shouldn't be discussing this.
I'm really curious as to what she has to say. So
Well, our daughter, she's not going to hear this. We're not going to have her talk about this.
I want to listen.
No, you're not old enough to have this discussion.
But why?
No, we'll find our seats.
okay.
Don't you talk too long, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I totally understand. I have a husband and children also, and so with this question, what would your answer be then?
Well, what do you mean that Jesus never taught it?
Well, I've researched the 4 places in the Bible that Jesus talks are the Gospels, Matthew,
Okay.
Mark, Luke, and John.
Right.
And I know in the Book of Mormon, 3rd Nephi is where Jesus actually speaks. And there's nothing ever mentioned there about eternal marriage. There is one place that I found that Jesus actually talks about marriage.
Okay.
And so if you don't mind reading out of Matthew 22, this is what he had to say.
The same day came to him the Sadducees, which say that there is no resurrection, and asked him, saying, Master, Moses said, if a man die having no children, his brother shall marry his wife, and raise up seed unto his brother. Now there were with us 7 brethren, and the first, when he had married a wife, deceased, and having no issue, left his wife unto his brother. Likewise the second also, and the third unto the 7th. And last of all, the woman died also. Therefore in the resurrection, whose wife shall she be of the 7? For they all had her. See, it says that she asked whose wife she should be in the resurrection. So
Right.
I would think that
You would
there
think.
would be marriage
You
in
would
heaven.
think. The Pharisees were asking Jesus, this woman had 7 husbands, over
Sure.
her lifetime, and she died. And they're
Right.
asking this question. So you would think, what would you think Jesus would answer?
I don't know. I don't know.
Shouldn't he have asked, was the woman married to any of her husbands in the temple?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, of course.
That would have
yeah,
been the
that would-
obvious answer.
absolutely.
So let's read what it was that he did answer. Jesus answered them, Ye do err, not knowing the Scriptures nor the power of God. For in the resurrection they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of God in heaven. So Jesus' answer wasn't what we would expect. He's actually saying there is no marriage in heaven. the exact opposite of the teaching of eternal marriage. So that's why, I have this question. It's disturbing to me. Is it disturbing to you that Jesus wouldn't have taught that?
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't understand that. So,
Well,
is there any other place in the Bible that talks about?
No, there's not. And as a matter of fact, some of the other points that my LDS friends and I have talked about, the pre-existence, the priesthood, the great apostasy, all really important,
Oh yeah,
pillars of what you believe as an LDS person, right?
Right, absolutely.
Jesus doesn't talk about any of those either. And so I think you probably have a desire to follow Jesus' teachings.
Oh, absolutely. I love Jesus, and so I don't get this. I mean, I believe the church is true, and I mean, I need to study more for one thing,
Yeah.
but
You can keep that.
I just don't understand why you're trying. I mean, I believe that the church is true. I believe that Joseph Smith's a true prophet. I believe that President Hinckley is our modern day prophet. The Book of Mormon is the most correct book ever written. And I don't understand why you're trying to,
I'm not trying to tear down your faith. I'm not. I really want you to seek out truth, just as I have and am. And I want you to follow Jesus' teachings,
Okay.
just like I'm trying to do. And so that's not tearing down your faith in Jesus. That's hopefully building up your faith in Jesus.
Because I want to believe what Jesus taught.
Sure.
I mean,
I see out of my back of my corner of my eye.
I was wondering who that was.
This is my
Hi.
husband, Shane.
Hi.
And
Hi, Shane.
This is
Nice to
Jamie.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you just got in on the end of our conversation.